Hi, I'm Wayne and this is Bassador Woodworking. We're doing the video a little bit differently today. Where I typically tell you what I'm going to be building and then you follow me on the journey of how I build it and change things as I need to get to the end product that I allude to at the beginning. This one, I've already created the thing that we're going to be doing in the video. So the video is going to serve to show you how I got there. You may be asking, what is this thing? This is a candlepin. Candlepin is a style of bowling that you typically find in the northeast parts of Canada and parts of Florida because a lot of people from the northeast of the United States retire down to Florida and they bring the game that they like with them. I can go more in depth about the differences between 10-pin bowling and candlepin bowling in a future video because this project is actually leading up to a larger project. I wanted to see if I could turn a candlepin bowling pin because I'm going to turn a separate one to make a lamp. And I wanted to just make sure that I could do this step before committing to the larger project. I've now confirmed that I can do it, so let's see how I did it. Growing up, I would go candlepin bowling with my father, his friend, and my sister every Sunday morning from about 8 a.m. until noon because that was when the Sunday specials were. So we would go in and bowl from 8 a.m. to noon every Sunday, every weekend when I was growing up. From the resources I found online, it looks like I need to make a pin that is 15 3/4 inches tall and 2 15/16 inches wide, so we'll just call that 3. A 1/16 of an inch is not going to make any difference. So I don't have a block that will give me a 3-inch circle outright, so I'm going to need to make a blank for this. I have this old tabletop that is made of cherry that should work. I just need to cut it and laminate it together. So I'm going to cross cut this to just over 16 inches so that I have plenty of leeway on both ends of the blank, and then I will laminate as many layers together as I need. I think I'm going to need probably a little over 3 layers, so I'm going to need to do 4 layers. Whenever creating a turning blank out of recycled material, it's always important to properly prepare the wood. This includes sanding off any old finish. You don't want the finish to interfere with the wood glue that you use, so it's important to get all of that off of there. You can see that I sand all of the old finish off before gluing everything together. The blank is now glued. I'm going to leave it overnight to dry, so we'll pick up once it's all dried. I left the blank to dry overnight. It should be completely set now. Going to take all the clamps off, and then we can chalk it up in the lathe and get this turned into a pin. The cherry blank actually turned incredibly easily. I did get some light burning in a couple of places when I left the gouge against the workpiece for too long, but as long as I kept the gouge moving back and forth, it gave me virtually no trouble. It was especially fun being able to work on the entire piece at once using the custom tool rest I built in a previous video. It made a world of difference to be able to even out the entire piece at the same time without having to stop, move the tool rest, and reset. I've set 2 calipers to, this is the center dimension, which is just under 3 inches. This is the end dimension, which is 2 1/8 inches. So that's the taper I need to maintain across the length of the pin. Got a little flat spot there, but I'm pretty much in my dimensions, so I'm gonna leave it. I guess I can, that'll probably come out in the sanding. I'm going to give this a quick sanding, then I have to put the center stripe in. I think the center stripe is usually an inch, so I just need to find what tool I have that is an inch wide, and just kind of create that little divot. So I just had one of those moments that you sometimes get when you're making something where it's like, wow, I just made that. So I've been bowling my entire life, and I knew the process that went into making bowling pins and stuff like that, but it wasn't anything that I ever thought like, oh yeah, like I will do that someday. But I just made a bowling pin, and I'm actually like really happy about it. I don't know. So the bowling pin is done. I am over the moon with how this turned out. I am incredibly proud of myself. I am at a loss for words. This is way better than I ever thought it would come out. And it's made of cherry, which is better than bowling pins were ever made out of originally. So there you have it. I'm, again, extremely happy with this. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to keep up to date with new projects as they are released, including the lamp that I will eventually make. I'm not going to use this pin to make the lamp because this one now has intense sentimental value to me. I bought some poplar blanks that I'm going to turn into another pin. I won't feel bad painting that one. This one I just think is the most beautiful thing I've ever made. So I'm going to keep it forever and probably just seal it with some lacquer. So again, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to keep up to date with new projects as they are released. And until next time, thank you.